Why can't we have something like this in rural America?
I'm Jackson Hinkle. We are here in Guizhou, China. We are here to check out some of the programs that have been implemented to reduce poverty. We're going to be taking a look at all of this. We're going to get on the ground and try to find out what's going on, because we know that the right things are not going on in our home countries in America. We want to fix that, and we start by learning from those who did it best here in China.
Huajiang Bridge number 1!
It is currently 5 a.m. It's earlier than I usually wake up.
Right behind me is a giant bus filled with farmers who are going to be taking their goods, their agricultural products, to the capital city to sell. Let's take a look. We're going to be joining the farmers on the bus. It's going to be quite something.
252路公交车呢，是我们贵阳公交的贵龙专线的其中一条线路，是从我们乌当区的下坝到大营坡的，专门服务我们周边村民每天早上到大营坡这个菜市场卖菜的这个一条专线。所以大家看见的不光有我们的村民乘客，更多的是我们的村民的这个菜篓里面装的全是刚刚从田间地头采摘下来的新鲜的蔬菜。那么从25年一直到现在呢，累计运送这个村民服务的范围大概有70多万人次，运送的果蔬呢也有1800多吨以上的，所以这种情况呢，在我们贵阳的相关的30多个村镇里面都有体现这种线路。
We're on the bus now. We're going to be talking to some of the farmers and hearing exactly how this bus and this program has impacted their life. As you can see here, there's tons of beautiful, fresh-picked food that is headed into the city now. The farmers market, they have specific areas set up at the farmers market for these farmers to sell their goods. And it is just everywhere. It looks amazing. I hope one day I have as much energy as she does at 5 a.m. because it's very impressive. How has the bus impacted your life and the life of your fellow farmers?
妈妈挑着车在用路上来坐车，因为下楼走了，我们就都在省府，我们就在那门口坐了嘛。
一筐收3块钱，2筐才收5块钱。他以前坐那个货车至少要25。
对我们农民很好，这关心我们，要不是我们卖不到菜了。
This bus is really incredible. Now the farmers have their own bus. They can bring way more food into the city. And also, previously, they were either walking all the way into the city, like 20 kilometers, or they were paying 40 yuan to drive into the city and bring their goods there, which was just not an economically viable path for them to sell their goods and a smaller amount of goods. Now they can come in here practically free, and the government's provided this to bring tons and tons of agricultural products to the city every day. It's a beautiful program, and it's provided a lot of opportunities for the farmers here in Guizhou. So now this entire walkway is just filled up with, on either side, a bunch of farmers selling their produce, selling their goods. A whole nother bus actually just arrived and they emptied that one out as well. It smells amazing in here. They got so many vegetables I've never even seen before in my whole life. My favorite.
Spicy?
Yes, it's spicy. And it's a special kind of the vegetable Guizhou.
Alright, jargon?
Yeah.
It's like herbal though.
Yeah.
It's not that spicy. It's pretty good. Beautiful food. Beautiful food. You came on the bus here.
如果考虑地方大，如果好公交车那也是还其他的是你们拉弄菜哈，你们坐车就方便。
Each and every farmer we talk to says the same thing, that the government providing these buses, providing these opportunities for people to sell here when previously they had to pay these crazy rates, has changed their lives.
I'm with my comrade Chris Halali here, the Foreign Secretary of the American Communist Party. We're all the way out in China, despite the fact that he's a little injured. He's on crutches at the moment. But you were here all today, this morning. What do you think about this program? We're here in Guizhou and what you're seeing.
I came to Huajiang in 2015. Just in 10 years, 11 years now, it's completely changed. I couldn't recognize it. Some streets I recognize, but there's so many new buildings. There's tunnels through the mountains. Unbelievable.
Why can't we have something like this in rural America?
We have no dedicated cadre. We have no ideology that really binds us as a people and would push somebody to go down. Is this kind of sending down, taking party officials and putting them in the countryside? This is a duty. This is a duty to the nation. It's a duty to the people. When they say serve the people, that's serving the people. But we don't really have that. In the America, we have serving yourself. It's the government's duty to connect the people. It's the government's duty to invest in the people. That's the difference. The difference is here people take pride.
The bus lines provided for rural farm workers, a relatively small program, but it's a life or death, make or break for the thousands of farmers in these rural communities to connect them with Huajiang, the capital city.
And it's really incredible to think about just how easy it is to actually solve these problems, because we live in a country ruled by Wall Street who tells us that these things are impossible, but actually it's very simple. I mean, this is just one program they did. It just goes to show you that when there's even just the slightest bit, you can change millions of lives within a very short period of time. And that's what we're seeing here today.
How's it going, everybody? We are here in the Guizhou province of China still. Behind me, you can see the Dafa Canal bridge. But really, the most incredible thing about where we're at right now is not the bridge. This bridge here is actually named after a man who built a water canal that cascades along the mountains of this region and delivers water to the rural farm workers who live here. Huang Dafa, who built this canal, he was born in 1935. They were living in eternal droughts. They had no water and they couldn't grow anything. They couldn't even grow rice here. They just grew some potatoes and some basic crops like that, but really had no opportunity whatsoever. It took them 36 years building this water canal. They were chipping away with pickaxes on the mountainside by hand effectively, okay? No heavy machinery because we are in rural China, we are on the mountainside, and this was before any of the major infrastructure projects that took place. They initially worked on the canal until about 1990, and up until that point, they had huge setbacks along the cliff sides because the canal extended along 3 different cliff sides, and it failed to deliver water to the local villages that they were trying to target. And then Huang Dafa, he understood that this was possible, it could happen. He wrote a request to the local county government, and he traveled by foot 100 kilometers to go and deliver his petition, his request for further funding and some basic supplies, like some ropes, some pickaxes, to the county government, who then agreed with this request and project.
擦耳岩崖呢，就是它从绝壁走过去，耳朵会贴着石头，所以称之为擦耳岩崖，非常危险。就在关键时刻，已经57岁的黄大发他就毅然地说道：“让我先来。”黄大发呢，他就将绳索拴在他的腰上，从山顶下去200多米，离谷底约300米，就靠这条绳索维系在他的腰上，悬在空中在崖壁上做了标记。
So you can see this extremely steep cliff that's right behind me, and below is the water canal. The most incredible feat of this entire operation, though, is 90-degree fall off. They were etching a canal into the side of the cliff. By 1994, the canal opened. It spans over 3 mountain ranges, 9 kilometers. They etched this water canal into insane terrain, and through, acts of God almost, they were able to deliver this water to the people in this region. Several villages. It irrigated around 80 hectares of fields, enabling rice cultivation and extremely high yields of products and crops that they never dreamed of actually producing before. They achieved a feat of human nature like this with their bare hands. one axe swing at a time. This was started in the 1950s with the dream of one man who wanted to change his community.
看到你们很高兴，是吧？我们很荣幸看到你们到我们中国来了，对我们的关心和发展，我们很高兴哈。哇，这个带你找个小马哈。哇！我记得是，这个是我们中央总书记给我带的哈。
So this is the home of Huang Dafa. He lived here while they were building the water canals.
And we greatly thank you for giving us the honor to be here. And we find your story to be extremely inspiring, heroic, and unthinkable. What inspired them to literally move mountains?
当时就是家养穷啊，老百姓没得饭吃嘛，就是没得水，水没得粮，天上也干，没得雨热，这样的粮食就没得干死了。要有水才有生命，要有水才有粮，没得水就把水修过来，发动群众干，就把它干过来了。现在我们就把水修过来，粮食增加了。我全村的话15万斤粮食。 我有15个村民族，现在我收了我的水稻，只收了80万100万，温饱就解决了啊！老百姓的宝贝儿有钱了，饭碗头有粮了，高兴了。在这个家乡做了点小事，我是个党员，那么我们每一个人呐，我们都要当模范，要当先进，不要当落后。 我们要当一个好干部，党和人民就听我们的话，就爱我们。就是凡是国家要守规矩。别去社会主张谢谢。到我家，到我家去，10分钟，我家去一遍。这就是我们的英雄。老总，这个片子是重配，这个是对，还有这个片子。还有这个。
And we got a bunch of tasty food here, as you can see. Every single place, the food's been amazing. You can see we got some pork, we got some maybe beef tongue, got some fish. So all the food that we're trying is local cuisine. Like we learned on the tour in the museum, before they had the water, they could only grow potatoes and corn. Now you can see they've got tons of food here. Livestock, agricultural products, they've got amazing stuff. So we're gonna give it a go. Sausage, some pork, some mushrooms, some greens, and homemade rice. Very good. Now, the entire region has changed, and it helped lift the village and nearby communities out of poverty. And around the same time, they gained electricity here and had modernization with other roads and bridges. This was done by rank and file party cadre, the most disciplined people on the face of the earth that are serving a greater purpose. As international communists coming from Russia, from America, and also so graciously taking us into his home and showing us where he lives, how he lives. It's almost like a superhuman feat, superhuman capability that we witness today. The achievements that were done here and what it has led to as a greater example, serving as an impetus and a basis for the new major infrastructures we see in modern China. We are here at the tallest bridge in the world. It is the Huajiang Gorge Bridge in Guizhou, China. Absolutely stunning, 2 times larger than the tallest bridge in America, 2 times taller than the Eiffel Tower, 1.4 times the size of the Empire State Building. And all of this was built in 3.5 years.
现在呢，我们就站在了整座的这个廊桥的入口处。然后稍后呢，我们会经过玻璃栈道，到达玻璃的观光大厅。然 然后前面这条河就是我们这里叫的花江，也是北盘江。
All right, everybody, we are currently on top of and walking across the Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge, and we are very high up. We are very high up. We're going to be seeing a lot more. This is an incredible feat of human engineering. Nothing like it on the face of the earth. I'm trying not to look down because I don't want to see down below me. I'm not afraid of heights, but this is just kind of crazy. Not only is this the tallest bridge in the world, it is also the longest suspension bridge in a mountainous region. And you know, that's part of the difficulty of building this. I'm trying to block the mic as we film because it is so windy. You know, there are other tall bridges in the world, sure, yes, but the terrain here, mountainous terrain, I mean, the wind, there's a giant river below, there's a whole lot of things that could go wrong in building a structure like this, but there was not a single injury, not a single death in the construction of this bridge. What do you think about this, Nelly? Tallest bridge in the world.
That is absolutely amazing. I love it. It's so cool.
Would not want to fall off the bungee cord. You would not want to. They have like a wooden bridge you can walk across. I'm like, I'm definitely not doing that. This is such a crazy view.
Huajiang Bridge #1.
We are here with Secretary Xu, our comrade. She's the secretary of the Huajiang County Party Committee. We're also enjoying some local Huajiang noodles. Is that?
Yes, Huajiang rice noodles.
Okay.
Yes.
And they're spicy.
It's spicy. No, not spicy. Maybe you can have a
We'll see. All right, so this is the local cuisine. Huajiang spicy noodle. Very good. Spicy.
Yeah.
It is spicy.
Dear friends, welcome to Huajiang.
谢谢。
The world-class project has shortened geographic barriers. Without the bridge, we should take 2 hours across the geographic barriers. But now we build the bridge. We just take 2 minutes. Yes.
Nice.
And also, we are the ethnic minority autonomous county and inhabited by the Puyi and the Miao. We have 3 distinguished cars. The first one is Guanyin cattle. The second car is tourism resources. We have the Huangguosu waterfall. Have you ever been?
No.
Huangguosu waterfall.
Yes.
It's a world landscape.
Yes.
Within the jurisdiction of Huajiang Township, we have good location advantages. We can view the bridge in 360 degrees. Most importantly, it has real benefits for people, for local people.
Right.
And we can pick the local food around the country in a day. And many migrant workers has returned home to start their own business. Just open the restaurant and open the homestays. This is the true meaning of the common prosperity.
Yes.
We love Guizhou. We love this bridge. We love China. Everyone come check it out. And pretty much everyone, all the expert engineers, they agree that in any other country, this would take like 5 to 10 years to build. In America, maybe 50 years, maybe just it's never gonna get ever built at all. Because starting in the early 2000s, you know, we started this idea of high-speed rail and we spent over $100 billion on it, and there's like not a single mile of high-speed rail that's been built. So maybe just like this stuff never comes to the United States, I don't know. But here, again, 3.5 years. 3.5 years it took them to build this. The Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, Maryland, which partially collapsed 2 years ago this month, it hasn't even been reconstructed yet. This bridge made it extremely easy for farmers, for rural workers, for migrant workers, for transportation, trade, cargo, livestock transportation, tourists to travel here across this region in Guizhou. We saw it last night. There was a light show that took place. It takes place every night at around 7:30. I can show you a video of it now. It was spectacular. There was like hundreds of people out here watching it. There's a hotel on the other side of the bridge. But it should not be forgotten that 9 of the top 10
largest bridges in the world are here in China. 5 of the top 10 tallest bridges in the world are here in the Guizhou province. And this is all being done to serve the needs of the farmers, the agricultural workers, the migrant workers, and the citizens who live here. It just goes to show that no matter how difficult a task, for however small a population of people, China is willing to do whatever is possible, whatever may not be possible to make life better, to achieve common prosperity for its people. So I think the fact that we saw, the small, the medium, the large, it really shows how all-encompassing the mindsets, the 5-year plans are, and the party is with regard to alleviating these issues and what would be described in America as the forgotten parts of the country. And it really makes you wonder, it's like, why can't we do stuff like this in America? It's because we have a government that does not actually serve its people, and we have an economic system that prioritizes profit above all else. I mean, when we were out here and we were meeting with party cadre, and we were meeting with just, people that are living in the mountains and doing their daily routines and lives, you really do understand it. It's not just the leaders that you see on the walls, their photos, their portraits on the walls. It's not just them that makes China. I mean, it is the Chinese people that makes China. And look at how beautiful it is when there is life, not surviving, but thriving. And that's only possible when you do have that symphony, as you put it, of people from all walks of life, all levels of life, all economic backgrounds, all different ethnic minorities coming together for this beautiful fusion of, yes, recognizing our differences, but making something beautiful out of that. I gotta say, I'm absolutely inspired after traveling here. I am left learning so much and also having many more questions, which means I need to come back and learn more. And I encourage you all to come out here and do the same.